good late night. It's like, I think almost nearing 11. Okay, it's only 10:30. Where do I put this that you guys can see me? Does that work? Oh, if the camera falls, it won't. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Should stay now. Okay, so when I'm doing the mundane things of life, that's when, like folding laundry, for example, that's when I tend to get a little more nervous and tend to overthink, because like it doesn't require a lot of brain function, you know, to fold laundry. Like I've been doing this for how many years of my life and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? So I decided, since I'm getting nervous while folding laundry, I might as well talk to you guys, because that's something that kind of calms me. If you're hearing interesting noises, Winnie's right here next to me in this crate, and so he's making some weird noises, to say the least. But anyhow, tomorrow I am heading to campus, first of all, because I have to get my cap and my gown and order my graduation invites. I think that's exactly what's going on. I don't know. I'll have to read the email again. But yeah, so I'm headed down to campus for that. But campus is actually not my ultimate destination. It is just a pit stop on the way. I am going to Knoxville. Swim Nationals for NAIA this year are in Knoxville. They were originally supposed to be in like Missouri or something. I think. Where is last year? I don't know. For the next couple years, they're in Knoxville. Sorry, I didn't know how many pairs of socks I had. I keep losing count because by the time I get to the next pair of socks, it's been too long. But anyhow, so Swim Nationals is down there. As many of you know, my boyfriend is a swimmer. If you don't, one, thanks for subscribing, because that means you're new here. Two, yes, my boyfriend, he is still in school. He's actually, okay, so I graduated a semester early. I was originally supposed to graduate this year, so May 2020. He should graduate May 2022. We're actually only about a year apart in age, but because he was one of the older ones in his year, and I was definitely one of the younger ones because my birthday's in May, we are 2 years apart in school years, but only one in like actual like birth years, because I was born in 98 and he was born in 99. But anyhow, he is a swimmer on, well, when he's shooting his phone, I didn't know what he was doing, on UC's swimming and diving team. We do have a couple divers, but he's not one of them. Or do we only have one? I think we only have one. But anyhow, he's not a diver. He's just a swimmer. But that makes it sound bad. He's just a swimmer. But like, it's really not, because most people don't do both. You do one or the other. A lot of people, like across the country, don't do both. I think in high school they do, but in college it's not as common. But anyhow, so he is swimming at nationals. First, like, and nationals is like the big competition. For those of you who don't know or don't understand sports, like there's nationals for pretty much like every sport, and nationals is like a big deal. Nationals is the biggest competition of every year, and I don't just mean that like for swim technically it's a competition, but like competition is just when you're competing against someone basically. So like, yeah, it's the biggest competition of the entire year for any sport really. And I am like freaking out right now because he has no idea, but he's admitted to me that he likes to check up on me, which this is gonna sound bad to some, but for our relationship and for considering the health concerns that I have and the fact that I'm so directionally challenged, he checks up on me via Snapchat. But it's more just if I've been in one place for too long and it's not someplace, you know, it's like, for example, if it says Columbus, Indiana, well then I'm probably just in town visiting my grandmother. Or if it says Hope, Indiana, well that's where I live. So like, you know, he doesn't have much of concern. But he tends to check up. So that he doesn't know I'm in Knoxville until I want him to see me. I literally like want him to wait till last minute. I want to show up at the competition and just be like, sit next to his parents and just be like, hey! I don't want him to see me until like right at that moment. So that's gonna be difficult because he always checks up on me via Snapchat. So I'm hoping they're busy enough tomorrow. The competition doesn't really start until like 6 p.m. or something like that tomorrow. By the way, it's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. The main competition is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But since I had to go tomorrow anyway to go to campus, it just made sense to go ahead and go on down to Tennessee. So yeah, Winnie's going with me, of course. If I'm gonna be gone that long, he better be going with me. But yeah, so I'm just like really nervous because in less than 24 hours from now, I'm supposed to go surprise my boyfriend. He has no idea, and all these thoughts are running through my head. Like that one, like I have to turn off my location so he doesn't know where I'm at, but like then he's gonna be asking me all these questions, and how do I'm not the best at lying, which I guess is a good quality to have, but sometimes when you're trying to surprise somebody, it's not. And so like, no, don't take socks from mommy, I'm trying to fold them. So like I am not very good at keeping secrets sometimes. Like if it's a real big secret, I am. But like something like this, like I just want to tell him. I have almost slipped up probably 18 times in the past 5 days of almost accidentally telling him, and I'll like just kind of stop texting him for a minute or two, and he gets a little suspicious, but then I text like the other swimmer who's a good friend of ours, and I actually met her because of John. She has been helping me plan this whole thing. She's been making sure, because I was like, I don't want to stay in the same hotel as you because I don't want him to see me until like literally he's about to be in the pool. And so she's been helping me plan everything, and I keep going to her and I'm like, what do I say at this moment? He just said this, and oh my gosh. And so just a little bit ago, to throw him off again, because they're already in Knoxville. They left this morning, and I won't be in Kentucky until tomorrow afternoon. I was like, I'm so sad that I'm going to be in Kentucky and I won't get to see you this time around, because normally when I'm going down it's to visit him. And so I was like, I'm so sad I'm going to be in Kentucky and I won't be able to see you. Like, this is so sad. And he was like, oh, I know. And I said that to throw him off. Like, ha ha ha, joke's on you. This one throughout this business, but when he just farted and he scared himself. Literally, he's not scared of much. He's not scared of much at all. He's scared of things that like move that he can't see, for example, or he can't like really get to. For example, the tree out front. But the main thing that scares him is his own farts. That's about it that scares him anymore. It's his own farts. How crazy is that? But anyhow, let me know in the comments down below if you have any funny stories about your dogs scaring themselves while farting. Winnie, what are you doing? Your phones are in there. That was just too funny, I'm sorry. But anyhow, so yeah, she's been like, oh no, don't tell him this, or whatever, and like been helping me, and his mom has been helping me. But yeah, so that's the update for now. Oh, if you notice, my hair is all curled. I just got it done earlier today. My mom's reaction was, I really like it. I really like it. I was like, yeah, me too. John's reaction, I sent him pictures, was, oh baby, you look so cute. One of my other really good friends' reactions, the one that's been helping us plan this, it's also a swimmer, she said, you look gorgeous. A couple of my other friends that are still on campus, they're a year younger than me. They're like between John and I. They're like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful, you're amazing, like you look awesome. And then Dad, he, I don't know if I've touched on this before, but he works on the radio. He announces basketball games with his partner. For locals, if you want to listen, it's, I say this like, this video is going up way later, but for next year, and also, some of his, not his official partner, I don't think, but like some of the people they work with do baseball, so I guess you could listen to baseball, but they do it on 1010 WCSI, online, and there's an FM station, but I can't think of what it is right now. But the best way to get them in is 1010 WCSI on AM. But yeah, so anyhow, he, was on the radio night doing voice sectionals, and he got back and he was like, oh my gosh, you're a blonde again. And that was his reaction, which I thought was funny, because I am kind of blonder. Winnie, shh. We went lighter than, or ended up lighter than we thought, but I really like it, so. That being said, I'm gonna continue folding laundry, packing, and I probably won't see you guys again until I'm getting ready in the morning, so I'll see you guys then.